Angela Rayner, we've just heard a short speech from the new leader of the Conservative Party, and although it was short, the pound is up and gilt yields are down. Have the Conservatives fixed their problems?
I think it's a continuation of the problems that the Conservatives have faced. Look, we're going to have 3 Prime Ministers in 3 months. We've had, Rishi Sunak was the Chancellor, where we've seen low growth. We've not seen that growth in our economy. He's failed to deal with the inflation that we've seen, and families are really worried about the cost of living that they face, and have heard nothing from Rishi Sunak in the, week or whatever it's been that we've had the contest about how he's going to actually tackle the challenges that people are facing today.
Does Labour fear Rishi Sunak in a general election?
Labour thinks that we should be having a general election. I think everybody who I've spoken to, the public, have said we should be having a general election. There is no mandate now. The Conservatives have completely broken their promises, broke our economy, and now they want to see a general election. They can't just keep doling out Prime Ministers every month because they're in total chaos and they've lost control of the market and haven't got any ideas of how they're going to tackle the cost of living that people are facing.
Is weeks more of uncertainty and a potential yet another change in Prime Minister through a general election really what the country needs?
Well, what we've seen played out is a coronation here and not an actual election where people have a mandate to serve the British people of this country. You know, Rishi Sunak was rejected by his own party membership only weeks ago. The people of this country now deserve us to go to the electorate to put our policies forward about how we're going to deal with this cost of living crisis that the Conservatives have put upon the British people, and let them have a vote.
Now, Rishi Sunak is the first British Asian Prime Minister. The Tories have now delivered 2 Prime Ministers from ethnic minority backgrounds. Is it embarrassing that the Labour Party has only ever been led by a white man?
I think it's really important, actually, in today to see our politicians. I've said this many times, as a working class girl with an accent from Manchester, for our politicians to represent and for people to see themselves within our senior politicians. So I absolutely welcome that Rishi Sunak has, become leader of the Conservative Party. But what I want to see is a general election so that people can give that mandate to whoever is our Prime Minister going forward.
And just finally, the markets obviously reacted badly to the last Prime Minister and her plans. Does it worry you, as a trade unionist, as a member of the Labour Party, that the markets are so influential in potentially turfing out a Prime Minister?
Well, what happened when we had a disastrous Conservative budget, mini-budget, that was uncosted with tax cuts which were completely unsustainable? That was the challenge that we faced, and the markets responded accordingly. Now we've got a black hole in the finances directly because of the Conservatives, and people are paying for that through their mortgages, through higher interest rates. We need a fresh start for the country where we're investing in the British industry and we're investing in people and bringing down the cost of living, and that's by growing our economy. Rishi Sunak, in his time as Chancellor, did not grow our economy. That's why we need a fresh start and we need a general election.
Angela Rayner, thank you.
Thank you.